Good morning, Suge. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Hopefully okay. And if you're not doing okay, that's okay too, I did not wake up on the right side of the bed this morning, but how I choose to deal with it is my business, you know. However, instead of being angry and being mean or lashing out, I've this feeling, this energy that I woke up with. I just choose to be quiet and meditate on that. Suge, sometimes we're not going to be okay. Sometimes we are going to just not be okay. And that's okay too. Remember, there's cause and effect, there's action and there's reaction. So we have to watch how we cope with, things, or how we, what a word I'm project. You don't want to project what you got going on anybody. So it's okay to be quiet and go into your hermit mode because, we're all healing. Just because you're healing and you've gotten through so many obstacles that you're facing right now doesn't mean that you're all the way healed either. It just means that you're healing, so you have to give yourself grace. And I'm not struggling with that, but I'm breathing through it today, right? And again, Suge, it's okay to not be okay. And, I do the best that I can, but I am present and I live in my truth. And I just want to encourage, those who are struggling today, we'll get over it. This too shall pass. It always does. And we can't stay stagnant. Just keep moving, keep breathing, and just find something positive to watch on TV or listen to some happy music. Don't listen to anything that could fuel the fire, or anything. Don't be waiting for an opportunity to be mean or, or just whatever. Just breathe through it and talk slow and just let your day go at the speed you need it to go in. Don't let anybody rush you today, and don't be sitting there like a ticking time bomb, Suge. Don't do that. Talk it out sometimes. Write it out. Dance it out. Put on some music and dance, right? Dance, dance, dance. But other than that, we are not perfect, y'all. We can only do our best, right? And I just want to pop in just to tell you guys, stay encouraged, stay living, stay breathing, and just know that whatever feeling you're having, it'll pass. It's all in the rejection, how we accept rejection, what we do with that rejection. Be that from a promotion on a job we thought we should have. Sometimes they watch to see how you handle their no. And maybe someone gets, moved up or moved out of that position you wanted within a month, and they remember how kind you were, or they remember what you had to offer. Give them an opportunity to see you shine. And make them see you in a good way, baby. Show up for yourself. Even when you can't. Fake it till you make it, they say, right? Other than that, I am in a season of, y'all, I just don't want to date nobody. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to, a playmate, nightly playmate. I don't want just anything. I'm just pouring into me and my son. Now that I'm showing people that my oil actually works, I know that there's a lot of competitive market out there, which is why I'm just going to be word of mouth. I'm just going to show proof that it's working, and my hair is growing and everything, and so is my son's. But I'm just going to, like I said, just, if someone needs me to help them grow their hair, I'll show them my hair oils, and that's that. It'd be simple as that. And show them what my son's hair has been doing. You know what I mean? And then show mine, because eventually I want this to be at armpit length, like right here, comfortably, And then I needed to thicken up to, I got it flat ironed and everything from my wash day still, and I just oiled it and have been braiding it so it stays like this. It's a little bit thicker than that. That's why I need to go ahead and just wash it out, next week when it's my wash day. But back to this. I'm just in a season of just doing me, y'all. This is me just talking to y'all a little bit. It always makes me feel better. Anyway, kind of having a crappy day. Again, I don't feel attacked. I don't feel anything like that. Spiritually attacked, for my peace. But I refuse to give it to the devil and to have him having me act out in a way that's out of character, you know? And so I just, you know, even seeing my housemate walk back and forth to my son's dad's house and park his car still over here, and sometimes him and his hyena will kind of giggle and it'll kind of fire me up. Then I'm like, girl, you grown. And I would be probably just as petty to the old lady that kicked me out too if I was 21 and had nothing going for myself, or 22, because I couldn't see the big picture. But because I'm older, you know, I can be quiet and not let that get to me enough to react. You know, I'm able to protect my home the way I feel like I need to, and I'm happy about that. So I don't have to go out there and show the world and broadcast, look what I got, so you better not. No, I'm good. I try to relax my body because I want to age slowly and well. I never know where to look, y'all, when I have it on the tripod. But it's like, you know, it's just so many things going through my mind. But talking it out gets rid of anger, gets rid of stress, unnecessary madness that my body has no reason to feel. Because like I said, I have nothing major going on. I praise God that I don't, y'all. I have nothing major going on. You know, I just kind of don't feel good. Mental health is important. Sometimes you got to talk it out. Again, that's why I even started this channel, you know. I have a few people that would be mean in the comments before, but they need attention and they want me to say something to them. So instead of being ugly, just reach out to me. We can talk. I mean, be cool, you know. And to those of my babies that do reach out to say, hey, boo-boo. Y'all see y'all internet nephew, internet cousin, internet little brother? Justice wanted us to start a podcast. He wanted us to start a sit down and talk. Because he goes, Ma, every time I say something, it's always, hey, mama. You know, and I never mind just hearing what he has to say and learning the type of young man he is and watching him grow and just all the things. I'm just so proud of him, y'all. And y'all get to see our talks and, you know, the movies he had me watching and the video clips he had me watching and we react to it. That is too cool. Too cool for school, you know. So I am just growing my oil. I'm doing word of mouth, not being afraid because I have true, you know, showing that it actually does work. Duh. I just get so nervous that I don't want people, you know, even if they break down the ingredients, it's all oils. So, you know, it ain't nobody's, you know. So I even took the Mael one out of there and just going to put black rice in there. But anyway, y'all, I just come on just to make myself feel better because y'all are family to me. And believe it or not, I've been on YouTube for about 12 years. I haven't even tried to get monetized or anything like that. You know, I just do it because it feels good to talk, you know, and to vent. And again, it's okay to not be okay some days. You can't always come on and pretend like life is good. I have nothing to ask God for of my physical health. I'm just praying for my mental health today. And making sure I'm slow to anger, you know. And I don't let people rile me up that are trying to, because the devil is busy. But that bitch lost when Jesus died on the cross. So, clock that. Hello. And mind you, it is like this because we would want to say, you bitch down. But when we couldn't, it would have to be I'll do this, but do your thing. It's just an old school shit that we did back in the day, right? Anyway, I'm going to get off of here because I am still working from home. And I just want to come in and just say, hey, thank you guys for watching that segment with me and Justice. It's going to be the first of many. And we're just going to have fun. I want y'all to see how we talk. And he, you know, a lot of his friends want to come to us and chat it up about different things that are going on. And I just praise God that they care enough to ask me. You know, they see they hear what I've gone through, but they see how I'm living and how I talk, and I'm walking it. I live a modest, simple, chill life. I just want to travel with me and Justice, y'all. Now, I waited till he's older because it's just me and him. Now that he's older, small little traveling, take y'all with me on our adventures as we explore America. Looking at it. And just do stuff. Anyway, I love you guys. Always take care of you. Thanks for your support and watching another video on It's Wendy's World. I'll talk to you later, babies. Bye. And I'll get this viewing right.